When we've got fine dining in our fine New Mexico-style kitchen, you know Marc Quinones is here from Shur. Fabulous chef, great guy all around. So nice to have you back with us.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here again.
And as always, it smells amazing in our kitchen when you're here. And it's not just about the great tasting food, but you are really an artist with presentation, I have to say.
Thank you.
And today, what are you making for us?
Today we're doing a pan-seared venison tenderloin with a sweet potato gratin.
Sweet potato gratin, that sounds amazing.
And a Granny Smith apple and bacon chutney.
Are you going to actually teach us how to do the chutney? Because I've always wanted to learn that.
Yes.
Okay, good. So before we get started on the cooking part, just tell us real briefly a little bit about Shur for those who have not been to Sandia Resort and Casino, to the restaurant.
Well, Shur is on the 9th floor of the Sandia Resort and Casino.
Okay.
It is a fine dining restaurant. We have a dining room, we have a lounge, and we have a patio lounge.
That's right, and it's covered, right?
It's covered. So let's say it's cold outside, but you want to come to Shur and still have an amazing view of the mountains. You can do that and still have great food.
The atmosphere, and again, I talk about you being an artist with presentation. Even the presentation of the restaurant with what you see
it's stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah, it is amazing.
And no matter what time of year you head out to Shur, you're going to have delicious food. There's a nice seasonal menu, and there's options that really are good for everybody, no matter what your taste.
Definitely.
So let's talk about today's taste, because this is exciting.
So we have here some venison from New Zealand.
From New Zealand, literally from New Zealand. Oh my God. And you know, you were telling me off camera, I was curious, and I bet other people are curious. How do you get fresh meat from New Zealand, and how does it stay fresh?
Well, we work closely with our purveyors, and you know, they use the FedEx method and overnight, so we're able to get everything fresh, never frozen. We clean it, we portion it, and we're very fortunate to be able to work with these great ingredients.
That's right. And you said that was one of the things that makes you so happy as a chef, to be able to work with the best.
And you know, Sandia Resort and Casino, they're just amazing like that. You know, they give us the best tools to do our jobs in the best way possible.
Oh, I love that.
And I love it.
And there's so much to do. I mean, it's a whole experience heading over to the casino, obviously.
Right.
So let's talk about the eating experience a little bit. You've got this. Okay, so now this has been on the pan for how long?
Now it's been for about 3.5, 4 minutes.
Okay. And did you put any oil or anything at the bottom?
A little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Some salt.
Okay.
A little bit of white pepper. That's all.
That's it.
Yeah.
And now I see your grapeseed oil that I love.
Oh, absolutely. This is good stuff.
And I always like to remind people that grapeseed oil is great because it does not affect the flavor of the food. Sometimes olive oil will kind of add a little different flavor to
So
things,
if we're using Granny Smith apple, which is real tart, onion, bacon, and then you use like an extra virgin olive oil, it's going to give it that characteristic that you know, some people may not want. You might, but I mean, me personally, I'd rather go with something that is going to feature the ingredient. Yeah,
let the ingredient kind of speak for itself. I love that. Okay, so let's see how you're going to do all this.
We'll start with our bacon.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you know I love bacon. You put the bacon, when you wrapped the buffalo with the bacon that time, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was good. And the bacon definitely creates a lot of its own natural greases.
Oh yeah. You want to stir?
I'd love to. Yeah. Don't worry, I won't eat it until
While you stir that, I'm going to get my apple and I'm going to cut my apple.
Okay. And you like to use the Granny Smith apples?
Right.
Is that your favorite?
Wonderful apple.
Are they just a little more tart?
Yeah, a little bit more tart and overall great flavor.
And you're just slicing them up?
Yeah. So I'm going to slice them, then I'm going to dice them.
Slice and dice. I like it. Slice and dice. So if anybody wants to make this at home, I mean, if you're having guests over for the weekend, if you're having a party or having a holiday get-together, or even if you're just coming home from work and you want to try a really fun dish for your family.
This is a great dish to make for guests and to entertain.
You'll really impress people with this one, I think.
We'll do some onion.
Oh, yummy. And I like when the bacon gets really crispy.
Yeah, exactly. And once the onion gets a little bit translucent, an off-white color, we'll do just a little bit of fresh garlic.
You know I love onion and garlic. Onion, garlic, and bacon. I think I could eat this out of the pot just as it is and be a happy girl.
Then we'll do a little bit of sugar.
Oh my gosh, this smells. I know I always say that it smells so good, but this is like heaven.
There goes the apple.
You're a way better slice and dicer than I am. No wonder you do this for a living.
For the sweet potato gratin, it's sweet potatoes that we slice at a mandolin, which is a real slicer. You can get real thin slices.
Right.
We layer it with Gruyere cheese.
Wow. So you layered the potatoes while you're slicing them?
You slice it.
Okay.
You layer it.
Okay.
With Gruyere cheese, a little bit of heavy cream.
Oh my gosh.
And then you want to bake it for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees.
Good to know. So you want to bake it first.
Right. When it comes out, you want to chill it down in your refrigerator And then you can get a cookie cutter with the ridges, and that's how you get that beautiful presentation.
Oh, that's how you do it?
Yeah.
I love these tricks. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And how long does the whole process take? Basically, just for that alone.
For the gratin?
Yes.
45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, because I'm thinking, you know, if somebody's home preparing.
Exactly. While that's working, you can make your chutney, you can prep your venison, so in 1 hour, the whole thing's done.
See, that's great. It's just planning it out and multitasking with an organization plan.
And then you see how I present it. It's real playful. Everyone kind of dig in. And it's a great dish to share with friends.
This is so good. I'm just stirring this up. Stir it up. I feel like I should sing along because this is so fun.
Once that gets going real nice, you want to hit some apple juice.
Oh, apple juice too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got the granny smooth apple, you add a little apple juice.
Yeah. Let that reduce down. It's going to make it nice and sweet.
Ah.
And then when that reduces down, to give it that real chutney characteristic going on, you want to do a little bit of vinegar.
Really?
Just a little bit.
Ooh.
Because what a chutney is essentially fruit, some kind of fruit component, sugar, and an acid component. So we use vinegar, sugar, and then we use our, bacon, apple. So, I mean, it's almost like a relish in a way.
Yeah, it is. I was just thinking that. It's a good combination and a good balance of different flavors, too, no matter what your tastes are. So now let's do something. I wanted to plate this up a little bit so I can show everybody what the finished product is going to look like.
Okay.
And I want to let everybody know that we are, of course, going to have our recipe up on the website as well, because I know you'll want to learn. And let's let everybody also know how they can find you. If they don't want to make it at home and they want to just head on over, all you need to do is go to Sandia Resort and Casino, make a whole night of it, see a show, gamble, have some fun. Not that I'm promoting anything bad, of course, but I am also going to tell you that you are going to have a delicious meal, and I would highly recommend a reservation. 505-798-3700 is the number to call, and you want to head on over there from Tuesday through Saturday. Those are the days that they are open, and I would just say, anytime you go in, you just want to say compliments to the chef, because now you know him. Not bad. He's good. All right, so is this done now? Is it reduced? How do you know? That
looks really, really good. A little bit longer.
Okay.
But I have one here that we can go ahead and play with. Right.
Through the magic of TV?
The magic of TV.
I love that
isn't that phenomenal?
It's amazing.
So you take your venison and you'll slice it thin.
Wow. And you were telling me that's it's actually very healthy for you, right?
Right. Very, very low in fat. It's a real lean protein, so if you're working out or it's
and I
really
think that's
that
a big
way.
concern, especially if you're going to have the chutney with bacon.
Certainly.
Let's keep everything else a little lean.
So we'll take the sweet potato gratin.
Okay.
And then we'll mount some of the chutney to give it some height.
Okay. Mount the chutney.
And then we'll work it down.
Okay.
Then we'll take our venison, which is cooked beautifully, medium rare.
Beautiful.
And we'll just...
How beautiful. I told you, he's an artist. He is an artist with presentation. It's absolutely beautiful, but I'm going to ruin it when I dig into it. All right, I'll let that continue. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit since I'm not going to stir it for a moment.
Then we'll take some, a little bit of our red chili demi-glace.
Okay.
Which is just veal stock, red wine, and red chili puree.
Ooh, delicious.
And we're just going to put it right along the side.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a beautiful dish. Oh, I'm so digging into this one. Oh, that's gorgeous, Marc.
And just for one side, so again, you have that nice presentation.
Yes, and let's actually let's give it up so everybody can have a nice, pretty view of what we've just created. You like how I said we? Like I had anything to do with it at all?
You did an awesome job.
Of course, once again, Chef Marc Quinones of Shur at Sandia Resort and Casino. A delicious, delectable, unbelievable, delicious meal. Thank you, as always.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'm digging in. Let me get a fork. And then you can tell me to put a fork in it. I know a lot of people want to do that often. All right, let's go for it. Which should I dig in first?
Take some of the gratin.
Okay. And for today's recipe, everybody, you can just log on to our website at casa.com. All right, I'm taking a bite. Should I just bite the whole thing?
Yeah, just go for it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Here I go. Okay. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go again. Love it. Thanks, Marc.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.